What's up, YouTube? It's for the franchise guy. We're coming at you again with a episode of your Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. Take on the Cubs in the postseason, and as you know from how we do it, we quick manage until the deciding game. I might change it up going into next seasons because I feel like we don't have much success going into this way because I think we have really good teams. I just don't think we have the success when we, I don't know, quick sim it for whatever reason. But I don't know. We're still in this game though. It's two nothing. We have 3 hits. I mean, Nola's doing the best he can. Jose Quintana is for some reason being unhittable this game. He gets in a jam and just instantly gets out of it. I mean, right there, just not getting the same dominance from Nola we got all season. Right there, we're just getting unlucky hits. We're getting hit by pitches, and we got into a fielder's choice. And now we're forced to go to the bullpen right here. And Hunter Pence, though, comes up clutch with that 2-run homer. Makes it a 1-run game. But, Schwarber, got to go to a lefty. Got to go somewhere where you can just rely on someone to just come through and hopefully shut them down for a little bit. Daniel Norris against Schwarber, lefty. Adams, back-to-back singles. Like, that's not what we want right there. I mean, we gotta go someone else. Gotta try and get some outs right here. Doesn't matter. Walk, pinch hitter. Like, we're just not having great luck from our pitching. I don't understand why. Maybe it's, I don't know. But JT making it a 1-1 game again. We're moving into the 9th now, and they're holding out 1-run lead. We get out of the inning. Can we tie it up against their closer, Steve Cishek? I mean, Jose Alvarez, former Philly, was on the team last season when we lost to Colorado, but no good there. We end up losing 4-3 against the Cubs. Game number 2, we got Eflin on the mound. Eflin had a great season. I mean, if you guys watched the last episode was our season review. We saw how good Eflin was. He let up the home run right there, though. Something he didn't do much this season, but Alex Wood, I think he was on our team for a little bit. He was in our minors, and we traded him off because he was like a salary dump that we had. I don't know if he was on our team or not. I don't think he was, though. But Hoskins, Baum, Hazley, they're just going down 1, 2, and 3. Not great at all. Not what we want to see right here. And hey, we got the lead though. We have a lead and can't capitalize on it. Eflin keeping our lead afloat. Here we go. Eflin double, pitch hitter, ground out, strikeout. So Eflin staying clutch. Xavier Cedeno. Can we get one more inning out of Eflin? He's still green on energy, so we're good there. Harper, can you put some money on it? Johnny Ventures, no. And can we go for the complete game? Adams, fly out, walk, fly up, pinch hitter, fly out. There we go. Eflin, complete game, only allowed the 1 run. Harper up now against Kyle Hendricks in game number 2. Or game number 3, I'm sorry. But there we go. That's not what you want to see. 1 hit, no runs, fielder's choice. Single, strikeout, a run scored. We have the lead. Pop up, ground out, single, 2-run home run on Justin Verlander. Not what you want. I mean, can we come back and win this one? Like we had the ability to come back, then I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of quick match. I understand, yeah, it's in theory it's speeds the games through super quick, and it's only like took 3 minutes to play all the games. Each goes like 3 minutes long. But, like, we just don't get production out of our team for whatever reason when we quick manage. You see right there, we had, singles by everyone in that lineup, and then, Harper hit the grand slam. But outside of that, like, we just haven't gotten production. You see right here, Matt Adams takes Verlander deep. I mean, we're forced to go to the bullpen now. Verlander's pretty much shot. Arano's been dominant all year. Strikeout. ground out. I mean, Alvarez and Cedeno, Bruce singles, strikeout. Arano still on the mound. Again, Hayward does a single, it's a fly out to strike out, and it's a line out. So Arano forcing to go more than one inning, something we don't usually have him do. He's usually our eighth inning guy, but we just need a dominant pitcher out there just to make contact and to hit. David Grulin, probably not the best choice now that I'm thinking about it. Probably could have gone with McCutcheon. He probably would have been smarter to go with. Pitching change, Sishek's, I mean, coming in. JT comes up clutch with a 3-run home run. Alvarez got a pitching change here. We're just forced to go through so many pitchers that we don't usually have to go through. Reed Foley comes in. He's been clutch for us this year. He's been known to come in, take on some longer roles. I mean, he was what, our long relief pitcher, former Blue Jays starter. I mean, he's found a role in our bullpen. Still out there, strikeout, single, pinch hitter, Scalzo flies out, Hap singles, Almora 3-run home run. That's just the luck we're getting right now that the center fielder, who's not a power center fielder, hits a home run against us. But Sir Anthony comes in, shuts down the next batter. So here we are, game number 4 of the series. We have a 2-1 lead. I mean, and these were not easy wins whatsoever. I feel like when I watch other people play, they do the quick manage for like this, they just fly through it. It's super easy for them, and I don't know. I just struggle. I struggle for a ton. I like to actually play the games too, so maybe I'm just not used to it. I never really learned how to play it correctly. But I really enjoy playing the games, like all the way through. I don't know, that's just what I like to do. But who's on the mound? John Lester versus Cole Hamels, former teammates right here. I mean, played with each other for a couple seasons. Hamels came over, in 2018? Played 2019 with the Cubs, so 2020, back with the Phillies. I mean, can he end his career with the Phillies on a high note? Can he end his career? Can we win the World Series? Can we get past the Cubs at least? Let's start there. Can we get past the Cubs this episode? I mean, I don't know. But I also do want to talk about, since it is newer information now, that MLB The Show 20 information has come out, and they said that they were planning on having full minor league rosters with actual full minor league rosters. So depending on what that means could impact this series. Because I know all of the players that got drafted last year. I mean, the Phillies drafted a shortstop. I mean, sure, we have who we have there. We have Kingery currently at shortstop, but Kingery's a second baseman. I mean, the Nolan Arenado trade rumors, and there's just so many things that I feel like I could have done differently with this franchise. That if they come back with it with a brand new revamp of the franchise mode, where they have all of the prospects in it, where they have all like the Adley Rutschmans, they have the Spencer Howards, the Cole Seabolds, where all it needs is prospect re-ratings. Like you just need their potentials re-rated. I mean, I consider maybe switching the franchise over to that. Just reboot it as that, and go from there. We're in season number 2 right now. By the time it comes out, I think we'll probably be in season number 4. Maybe it's a stretch, but I think season number 4, maybe 5 at most. By the time we do get to NHL, or I'm sorry, not NHL, MLB 20, the show. So I feel like that's a possibility right there. We have. I don't know though. It could just be overthinking things, and they just mean they're gonna have a more in-depth minor league system. But who knows? But I do want you guys to know that this video is sponsored by Ride Rosters and Scout Scoops. I mean, link will be in the description below. If you're a big fan of Ride Rosters, he's the one that brings you the OSFM rosters every year for MLB The Show. Definitely subscribe to his Patreon. I mean, all the work he does for all of these years does not collect a penny on it. So the least you guys can do is, just help him out, help him just support what he does. I mean, it takes a lot of time for him to do that, and, the new way roster sharing works makes it easier. So instead of waiting by, August to get a roster or, June to get a roster, you're getting it by like the first month of the season. You're getting it by the time, spring training's over. So I definitely think that's something we can work on. It's just, do that. Hit him up on Twitter. Tell him I sent you. Tell him and say, hey, I subscribe to your Patreon, because I like what you're doing. I like, the content you create, you know. And if you guys are a content creator, get in contact with him. See if he wants to work with you. Like, all I do is DM him on Twitter, and you go from there. But getting back to this video, because we have gone way off the rails. I mean, you saw right there, we still have a game-tying home run. Hamels did. Now we're have a double right here when I double in a 3-2 count. Oh, we got him for third, actually, and he's going to be safe at third. Not a great arm by our center fielder right there. That's what you expect to see pretty much from center fielders. Hamels now 1-2 count with one man on. And he's going to get Wilson Contreras to strike out looking right there. He's not the happiest after that one. Not one bit. Top of the third, and Bryce Harper will get a leadoff walk. So Lester losing a bit of control right there against Harper. I mean, with Lester in his like age 35 season, 36 season, it's bound to happen that you're going to lose some sort of control at some point. Top three now, and Hoskins with two men out will send this one deep into the night, and that one will looks like it clears the stadium almost, but it's gonna hit that invisible wall in the back. Hoskins' two-run home run gives the Phillies a two-run lead. Not the best hitter versus lefties, but Hoskins doesn't care as he gives the Phillies that lead. You hate to see it, especially if you're a Cubs fan. Alec Baum over there, just high fives all around. And look at that. Look how far that baby goes. Oh, that one cleared the stadium actually. That one's gone. That one cleared the wall. Alec Baum up now though. Two outs in the inning, and that ball's gonna get down. Baum at this 52 speed will hustle onto second base for that two-out double. So Lester looking a little rocked right now, and Hazley up now, and Hazley. So that's three consecutive hits after that leadoff walk allowed by Lester, and another run will score as Baum scores from second. Hazley points to the sky, and now we have Scott Kingery. Kingery doesn't go dingery, but he gets a single, the fourth consecutive hit in the row. Third since Hoskins' home run, and now McCutcheon's up, and McCutcheon will send this one to the gap. It will get down. Hazley will go home. Kingery slides in the second. McCutcheon's at first. That was a big inning for the Phillies, and Hamels dealing right there gets the strikeout for the first out of the inning. Not what you want to happen. 2-2 count. Next batter up is Amora Jr. And Amora Jr. is going to strike out on the fastball right there. Back-to-back Ks for the veteran pitcher. I mean, Hamels has had a good career so far, and he's continuing it now. Alvarez now 3-2 count, two outs in the inning. And that will be a 1-2-3 inning for John Lester. So after a shaky third, has a nice and easy fourth. Back to Hamels now, 3-2 count, bottom of the fourth, going to get a strikeout right there for Kyle Schwarber. I mean, it's something you hate to see, especially if you're a Cubs fan. Top of the fifth now, and Hoskins will get the leadoff walk right there. So after he hit a big home run in in the third inning, Joe Maddon's pretty mad right there, but doesn't matter as Lester just walking the mound has to hold his composure, just has to show that he's still in control. But Joe Maddon off the phone, Lester just buying him some time, tosses him the ball. He is not too happy as Madden gives him that stare down. Lester has a few words to say to Madden, as this could possibly be the last time that they play together this season, as they are facing elimination, and in comes Brad Brock. I forget what teams he's played for. I think he's a Brave at one point, but in 58 games, he's 3-0, the 2.51 ERA. In 89 2/3 innings pitched, he was a workhorse, also had 106 strikeouts. That's a bullpen arm if I've ever seen one. But top five, though, here we go. Kingery splits the gap. And that's going to be a two-out single on that 3-2 pitch right there. So we have two men on now. Bottom five now back to him was 3-2 count. And Castro, did he hold up? And he did. Starlin Castro finds his way back to the Cubs. I mean, he tosses his bat, and he gets it back, and he drops it again. and in will come a pinch hitter, Addison Russell. I mean, Russell had a few personal off the field issues, but has kind of found himself lost in this system right now. But Russell sends this one deep to center field. Hazley camps under it, and that will be the second out of the inning as that pinch hit opportunity is failed. I mean, Brandon Morrow now coming in 3 games so far. He's pitched the previous 3 games of the series. He's 0-0 with no ERA and has 2 strikeouts. So, I mean, busy man Brandon Morrow is facing Cole Hamels, and Hamels will get that one down. I mean, Hamels could always swing the bat, and that's what he does right there as he does get the leadoff single. Harper up now, and Harper sends this one deep into the night. Does it have the distance? And yes, baby, it does. Harper, 2-run home run, top of the eighth, gives the Phillies a 7-1 lead. I mean, this Phillies team has exploded in these past couple of innings right here. You see high fives around. Hamels wearing his bomber jacket right there. Stay warm. It's probably a brisk night here in Chicago. But where does that one end up? That one clears the ivy, clears the trap about 3 or 4 rows deep. Top six now, and Realmuto. There we go. It's gonna bleed right there, right in front of that right fielder. He's gonna get back, and that will be a third consecutive hit. Alvarez up now, and Alvarez, diving for it. That's gonna be Kyle Schwarber, and Alvarez is gonna be on first base safe. Hoskins up now, and Hoskins will be the first out of the inning after 4 consecutive base hits. Morrow finally gets the first out of the inning with that strikeout. Back to Hamels now in the bottom of the sixth, that 3-2 count. Gonna get out Morrow Jr. striking out looking. Hamels been in control after letting that solo home run. Baez now, and Baez gets that one past Harper. That outstretched glove could not reel it in. But, our left fielder gets there quickly. And in comes Carl Edwards Jr. in 50 games. He's 2-0 with 5 saves, a 5.98 ERA. Not quite the Edwards Jr. we're used to thinking of because Carl Edwards Jr. usually pretty good. But Hazley, that will get down off the glove of Almora as, he's safe on first with a single. Bomb 7 now. Hamels still on the mound. Schwarber going to beat the shift right there. Not something you want to see happen. Not the fastest guy, but a man on base is something you don't want to have, especially against a Cubs team that does have the offensive power that this team does have. Starlin Castro now, though, going to get booted by Alec Baum as he tries to throw him out. Too late on the relay right there. It's going to be a base hit. The decision will be ruled as, it could have been an error. It's a double play easily. 1-1 count now to Wilson Contreras, and Wilson Contreras gets all of this one. That's what I was talking about. You get one base runner on, and then you make a mistake, and then you make another mistake, and Wilson Contreras capitalizes on those mistakes right there. Hamels knew it was gone as soon as it left the bat. He's seen Contreras go deep many times. Hayward pinch hitting now. He's had a couple appearances so far in this series, but manager not wanting to tempt it though, as he is going to go to the bullpen. Hamels, who was having a good start so far in his return to Wrigley, just did not have it, to go the distance this game. Something that you hate to see, especially as the veteran pitcher is leaving, just a lot of heart right there. Diekman in his return season with the Phillies had 28 games, 3-2 with 2 saves, a 5.32 ERA. Not quite the Jake Diekman that we're used to seeing in real life. Diekman usually pretty consistent and usually pretty decent too while he's at it. But not so much this season though, but taking on Hayward. He's going to get Hayward to ground out right there to third base. So he's going to go called safe. That's a base hit right there. I mean, are we going to challenge it? Of course we're going to challenge it. Why would we not challenge it? Get the replay here. Harper's throw will beat him by a full step. That's not even close. He is not even close to being safe right there. What are you talking about, ump? Like, we gotta give him the thumbs up. Did we decline that? Oh no, okay. We're challenging it. It didn't go to the bullpen or the dugout. Sorry, the dugout. It didn't go there, so I thought we didn't challenge it for a second. I was gonna say, how dumb are we? He's out by a country mile. Look at that. Boom, ball's there, foot's down. Like, it's not even close. Not even close. But it's gonna be a quick review right here. Umpire gonna call him out at first base right there, and yeah, that's what you want to see right there because frankly, that's true. He's not safe. But next batter up, we'll get the strikeout, and will come Xavier Cedeno for the Cubs, as this is also his fourth game. I mean, he's been very well worked out throughout this series so far. In 3 games, he's got 3 appearances, taking Alvarez, though, on the 1-2 count, and Cedeno will have a nice, easy 1-2-3 inning. So, we gotta keep it going, gotta keep things moving. But Victor Arano made an appearance in, was it game number 2 of the series? Just shut down the Cubs right there in 1 2/3 innings, and right there gets a strikeout to start the inning off of Almora Jr. And now Mora Jr. will frankly, not be too thrilled to buy that strikeout. But Arano, doing what Arano does. 1-2 count now to Baez, and Baez will go down swinging on the slider. So back-to-back punch-outs, pine or setup man, as we are leading the way for Seranthony Dominguez. Johnny Venters, this one was definitely a former Brave right here. The lefty has 13.5 ERA in 2 games. He has 2 strikeouts in an inning in the third. Lefties are crushing the lefty right there, but Alec Baum up now. Baum gonna go down swinging right there on that 85-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. And in will come our closer, Seranthony Dominguez. In 1 game, he's got zero point 0.1 innings pitched and a strikeout with 1 save. So can Dominguez stay true to his form, taking on Schwarber now, and Schwarber goes down to that 98-mile-an-hour fastball inside. 1 out in the inning. Next batter, is that Ian Happ right there? Ian Happ goes down to that 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Cubs down to their last strike now, and that pitch will be popped up to center field. Hazley ranging over, Hazley rocking back, and Hazley has it. The Phillies are your NLDS champions right here. Sir Anthony Dominguez mobbed on the pitcher's mound. You see everyone jumping for joy right here. The Philadelphia Phillies will be moving on to the NLCS for the second consecutive time in a row. I mean, back-to-back seasons they won the East. Back-to-back seasons they got out of the divisional round. Now, can they get out of the conference, the NLCS right there, that conference finals? But outside of this, the Phillies had one heck of a season, a great season. Multiple prospects came up, multiple prospects made their debuts. And Harper, player of the game right there. RBI, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. I mean, this man just did it all this season. We needed someone to come up big, and Bryce Harper came up big. Your triple crown winner for the 2020 season. Look at this. Look at this ensemble of names over here. But if you guys like this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe. I mean, I upload daily sports gaming content, Madden, NHL, MLB, you know, RL, in real life pack openings sometimes. But peace out and rock on YouTube.